What's up, Mark? Well, I'm just kind of making up a little prototype extension. Gonna do it kind of easy. Just do a basic one here to get an idea how it works. I'm gonna be trying to make like a. I haven't really announced what I was gonna do, but it's gonna be like a T-bar attachment as well to it. So you'll be able to get, depending how it works. I'm not gonna really. I'll just probably make the mount to get it on here. I don't know if I'll have time to put some nuts on it yet today, and then do that testing. But I want to get it mounted on there at least. So when you're bank fishing, you can put, depending on how well it works, you can maybe put 3 rods just on the the extension for bank fishing. Otherwise, it might be just 2. But I'm hoping 3 will work. It should work. I've tried it on some other things, and seems like it should be stable. Yep, I got my coffee right here. It's cold out today. Went from like 45 yesterday to about, I think it's 28 degrees. But I'm just kind of gathering my stuff here. I gotta grind some stuff down yet. Yeah, I wish my garage is not heated. I do not have my boat in my garage. My boat is currently at my parents' house, stored and covered. But I'm excited. I can't wait till, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe March, late March, mid-March, I'll be getting my boat out. I got a new 9-inch side imaging, down imaging GPS locator, Lowrance. Pretty pumped because I've never had any of that kind of technology in my boat, so can't wait. Sounds good, Mark. New trolling motor, awesome. Are you going to Mendota this year? I believe so. I got some um stuff going in April, I believe. And then yeah, we're looking forward to going to Mendota, I'm pretty sure. I can't wait to just get back out fishing. Just gotta grab my chair here. Be right back. Yeah, I'm kind of curious of how the fishing's gonna be out. Yeah, I gotta book my site. What dates are we going again? Yeah, April is kind of right when I'll start probably fishing, depending on weather-wise, but I'll go out like in March. I was gonna go actually yesterday because it was like, or yeah, yesterday because it was like 45 degrees out, but my wife had to work at night, so I just didn't go, and it was kind of cold, colder than they actually said. May 16th. Yeah, I'd probably be down. I think the next week after that, Memorial is kind of our kickoff to flathead fishing, or at least when I start. I'll start once it opens the first week in May, but I don't do as good until that water gets to that right temp. Awesome. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how the Mendota is this year with the weather kind of just being different, warmer. I'm thinking there might be more weeds out there than there has been in the previous years. Wednesday to Wednesday. Yeah, I think we'll probably, if we go up there, what's up, Don? If we go up there, it'll probably be, I think like last year we did like Thursday to the Sunday. All right. I don't have any. So right now this is just a prototype. So pretty much everything I got is just cheaper hardware. These are just like zinc coated screws, and I think this is zinc coated as well. So I'm gonna take all that coating off there. I usually just kind of go with the cheapest way to do it when I do my prototypes. Let's see. Get some of these. You knew I wish I knew how to weld. I've been doing it. That's kind of what I got into, like the kind of the fabricating. I didn't know nothing, and it's been about 13 years now. I've been uh, kind of in it. I don't weld at work anymore. I run the Amazak laser and Amada punch. So I'm on that kind of side of the shop world now. But yeah, I think I've welded for about 7 years there, and now I just pretty much weld for doing my rod holders. What's up, Jay? Chippewa foliage. Yeah, we used to go to Hayward. Um, oh man, since I can remember, we used to go up there every summer for musky fishing, to smallmouth, panfish, crappies, all that stuff. Um, but we would stay on like Lost Land Lake in Hayward, or Teal Lake. Um, what other places? Moose Lake that was up there. But yeah, we would always rent a pontoon boat and for like a day, and we'd hit up the Chippewa flowage. That place is huge. Tons of good pan fishing and musky fishing. Northerns. Mazak. Yep. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I haven't been up to Hayward. We kind of stopped doing that. Probably when I would have to say, I don't know, 13, 14, and then we started going to Manitowish Waters on what lake is that? I'm trying to think here. It's like there's a couple lakes linked on it. Geez, why can't I think of it? Well, Fawn Lake is one of them, and Spider Lake. I think Stone Lake is one. I can't believe I can't. Oh, Rest Lake. And we do musky fishing out there, and crappies, all sorts of stuff, walleyes. And then we did that for a while, and then that was with a bunch of family friends type of deal for all those years, and then we just kind of stopped doing it, and that's kind of right when I got into the catfishing, and now we're just me and my family and friends and all sorts of people. That's what we look forward to in the summers for our trips, are going on the rivers and catfishing. Oh yeah, you should. We're going up to the Mississippi. We do the Mississippi trip every year. Um, and you can camp right on the river there at the campground, but you can do all that same stuff. You can go camp islands. It's all free. You don't even have to pay. The boat launch is free there. They got a nice boat ramp. Then we'll just hop out and we'll go, camp on whatever islands for a couple days. It's awesome. Catch flatheads right off the bank, bluegills, crappies, all sorts of stuff. But it's definitely fun doing that stuff. Just kind of hitting the elements and roughing it for a couple days. I love it. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm just taking all the coating off this stuff because I just got some cheap hardware. Oh, that's not good. Battery's not doing too good. My light broke, so now I'm using my portable light. I have to get my lamp inside. Are you, Mark? You going to? What's up, Dom? Are you coming out to CatCon this year? You're not going to CatCon? I'll be there. I'll be running with the guard dog crew. I'm not selling anything cat claw wise there. I don't think they allow it to share booths, so I'll probably bring some stuff along because I'm sure there'll be some. There's been a couple people that want me to bring some stuff up there to for them on the side, so we'll probably be doing that. Gotcha, saving for my funds. Yep. Oh, I hear you. Vacation, trips, fishing, it ain't cheap. I kind of been thinking about this all night of what I was going to do for this extension, and I kind of really, I kind of flipped it. I was going to make it with my kind of usable with my bracket, but it's just not going to work the way I want it to, I don't think, or at least right now. So I'm going to be just doing like a simple kind of version of it just to see how it works. And I think in the long run, it's going to be cheaper for people to buy anyways. Otherwise, it's going to get complicated with keeping that removable bracket. So we're just going to make it a fixed little bracket to mount your rod holder on, but also going to be, like I said, kind of my idea to have with this is just something I had laying around. I don't think it's going to be this particularly this material or this tubing, but I'm thinking I'm going to mount two screws like that on there, which will also be able to be mounted into the, these little tubes. And then you can just tighten those down, and it's either going to be a 2 or a 3 place rod holder. I'm thinking I'm just going to keep a 3/8 nuts in it for like a 3/8 thread rod holder. But you'll be able to put hopefully 3 rods right in there, and have it right in the ground and this elevated up. But I don't know how it's going to work fully. I think it will work, but we'll see. I mean, I'm going to probably just weld everything up today, or at least probably today, and then maybe tomorrow morning, after I kind of go over stuff and look at it, and maybe I'll try to get some stuff welded on that bar as well. Unfortunately, all the rod holders I have are 1/2 inch. So I don't know if I'm going to really go that far yet, or I'll just maybe make like 2 of them up here quick with the 3/8. So I can try it out tomorrow and then kind of do a live tomorrow with more of the testing. I wanted to test it today, but my wife, we got plans to do some shopping today and save on some deals that are going around town here at the outdoor stores. Let's see what he said. I met Mark last year and he shocked me. He's a lot taller, cooler than I expected. Don't tell him I told you that. Yeah, Mark's awesome. I met him pretty much the first time was when we went up to Mendota. Super great guy. It's always fun hanging out and fishing. Last year was my second year at Mendota meeting kind of their crew. The first year I was I'm a shy guy, so the first year, I mean, I didn't talk as much. Last year was awesome. I got to know them really well. They got to meet my family, and yeah, it was a ball. So we'll be making this trip probably every year, as long as it goes on. What's up, NH Captain? All right, let's get going on this here. I'm gonna just, like I said, this is gonna be kind of just a simple design right now. I was gonna do the brackets that I had the go anywhere bracket mounted and be able to remove it, but the more I think about it, it's kind of complicated, and I don't know, and then it just makes it more expensive. And I know some people don't mind paying more, but like me, I like things just affordable and that are just gonna and work um, and work just as well. So I'm gonna just make this simple today, and then we're gonna go from there. And if there's mods, there's mods. There probably always will be some mods on this from the start here, but that's just the way it goes. So I'm gonna do first is I'll probably be mounting. I got this little kind of extended nut. I'm gonna be welding that in on here, so you still will be able to mount like a rod. This is a 3/8, so I'm gonna leave kind of this bar at 3/8. So you still be able to like mount like a boat rod holder right to it, and use it that way without having to use a rod stomper. Um, and then in the long run, you'll only need on that bar. You'll only need two on each end to mount your rod holders. So we're gonna just put this in here first. That's what I was gonna do is get a smaller one of these because it's gonna make this like that, I guess. Let's get to it. Yeah, this summer I gotta kind of rework my garage here. I'm thinking of gonna get into powder coating. I want to kind of make like a little micro booth. Oh yeah, Dom, I can't wait to meet you, buddy. Oh yeah, the bracket done. Yeah, I'll be bringing some stuff out um, to spread the word at CatCon if time lets me here. I've been busy. Starting to pick up too. The rod holders are starting to get picked up. Let's see if we can start welding here now. Get my phone plugged in. Appreciate that, Don. Yeah, please hit that like button, share it out, subscribe. YouTube isn't easy. Neither is this small business. What I'm gonna do is mount this a little lower than the top here because this is where you're gonna be hitting it to get it in the ground. That's kind of one of the reasons I didn't want to do the bracket because a lot of stuff got in the way for mounting other things. When you're hitting that, it's gonna eventually kind of wear and dent, and it wasn't gonna allow me to do what I wanted to. Well, for me, I could fix it, but if I'm selling it, I'd run into issues where people might have problems. So that's why I'm gonna just try to keep it simple, and go from there. All right. I wish I would have had a smaller one of these though, because it's gonna make this go lower. And let me think of something here quick. I got a bunch of different kind of angle irons. I have a bigger one. And I wanted to keep it not too big, and because with that bigger one, kind of everything I weighed out was over 2 pounds. So sounds good, Don. Dom. Okay. We're just gonna go with it. See how this looks. I'm just probably gonna tack everything, or at least some. I'm gonna probably tack this in, get everything tacked. In case I do need to take this off, I could cut this down. I don't want to really have to fix this yet. All right, well, we'll just go with the flow here. Get welding here. Doesn't work. Well, just have to redo. All right. Leave a little bit of a gap on the top for when you hit it, so you're not hitting that bolt. Ooh, it's cold out here. Turn on the gas. Well, I'm low on gas. I'm gonna have to get a new tank here soon. Sorry if it's a little loud. I got the welder on now. Fan going in the background on the welder. He's cold. My garage is a disaster right now. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna tack this in quick. All right. Oh, kinda. Oh, it's cold. It's about 20, 25, 28 degrees. It's, yeah, I don't have heat in the garage. I'm just kind of making this I'm not really measuring or, making everything, perfectly uniform here. I'm just doing things quick. This is just a test, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work. What's up, Randy? Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna switch this camera around here, get you away from the welder. It's a little loud. I don't have my speaker. I was noticing last time I went live, um, my Bluetooth speaker was kind of broke. I think it's something wrong with it. I got to get one of those on order. So this is what your rod holder is going to be mounted into. Pretty much like the bracket, same as the bracket. But this bracket's going to be fixed onto the extension. And this material is just, I think it's a 1/4 inch bar stock. So it's a lot thicker than the Go Anywhere bracket, just because I'm going to be mounting, hopefully the T-bar, you'll be able to mount onto it. What kind of Bluetooth? I just had like a little earpiece with a little microphone on it, but I don't know what ever happened. I bought a new PC, and I don't know if that messed it up because once I tried using the Bluetooth on that, something broke on it. Now it's all crackly when I get too far away from my phone or whatever. All right, let's get to tacking this guy up. Oh yeah, let me know, Dom. Yeah, I just literally. I mean, it's nothing special. I think I got it off of Amazon for like it was like I want to say like $15. So it's not like I wasn't really losing much. I use it for a couple I don't know months, and then I'm assuming it could have just been you know just not very good quality. I'm just gonna weld this pulley on here. All right, I'll let that cool off. Pretty much, it's just a simplified bracket that's going to be fixed onto here, and this thing ain't going to go nowhere. Being that quarter-inch steel stock, bar stock. Yeah, I got to eat some breakfast. I'm starving. I think my wife was making some homemade sourdough bagels, so I might make some breakfast sandwiches soon here once I get off. Can't go wrong with the bacon, eggs, and toast. This will be mounted right on top of there. I'm going to do a little bit of measuring just to get this even on the extension. Oh, that's right. I gotta put this on there. Yeah, the bad thing is I don't want to use this nut, but it's a little too big, which is gonna make this whole thing kind of go look too far down. It's gonna be on there. So I cut this little square out. So what I'm probably going to be doing though, this is just the demo or the prototype, is be actually cutting out a piece at work. That's going to be like this kind of Tetris shaped um, um, piece. But for right now, I just went to the hardware store, grabbed some bar stock, just to do this. But now I'm just trying to think because this nut is just way too big. But we're gonna roll with this. Just this will be it'll be similar, just a little bit lower. I'm gonna let this cool off, and then I'm gonna just kind of weld this on here quickly. I should have welded this piece on beforehand, so I kind of just make it look more uniform, but that's okay. Same breakfast every morning. Well, I wouldn't get sick of eating bacon, eggs, and toast every morning. It's pretty much a staple. Good stuff. I like a little syrup on my bacon or sausage if you got sausage. Yeah, I really should have waited to put these tubes on before put this on there first. Oh well. I'm gonna weld this up quick, and then I'm gonna go take it to the sink and cool it off so I can just keep going. What's up, ladies? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys coming in. Um, appreciate all the likes and the shares. Trying to make something out of the YouTube channel. Just got a new computer. Do it for some editing and all that stuff for YouTube. Try to grow this thing a little bit. It's been the challenge. It seems like every time I put something up there, I lose subs, but oh well. I enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep rolling with it. How's BFA doing on his fishing stream? I think he caught one earlier on it. Now I'm just gonna start eyeballing stuff. I ain't making this perfect. It'll still do the same thing. The only reason I'm putting this top piece on there is for the reason of this extension or other piece. I want it to be rested on top of here. I think. I'm debating if I should actually flip it around. Actually, well, yeah, we'll just try it this way. Call you Bob. You just finished? Okay. I think there's some tournaments going on. The Whisker Bowl's going on right now as well. I thought I was watching it earlier today. It looked like Stand 3 was way out in the lead, killing it. Holy well, this guy up there. Yeah, depending on how this works, this piece is going to be just one piece. It's not. I'm not going to be welding this every time. I just got some bar stock at the local hardware store. Stand 3 is at 14 fish. Next is at 5. Yeah. He's crushing it. A little bit. I wish I had a garage and your welder. Yeah, this welder is actually it's just 200 AC/DC, so I can do aluminum. I've never tried aluminum. I can weld aluminum, but I've never tried it on this machine. But this is just a Eastwood 200 amp water cooled TIG welder. I got it for less than $1,000 brand new, and I was really actually kind of scared about just spending $1,000 on, kind of a low cost welder. But man, this thing is rocking. I'm used to welding with like top of the line Miller welders at our work or at my shop. So this thing is just, I mean, working awesome, and it does pretty much the same thing and quality. So batter in a stick. I gotta try it. This thing warped a little bit from welding. I should have clamped it, but I'm gonna try to get it unwarped here. Like I said, I got my tools. Everything is a mess in my garage. Being cold, I don't want to do anything in the garage. Where's my clamp? Everything's all over the place. That'd be nice. Yeah, 110. Yeah, I have this running off like a 220 watt outlet, but I can convert it. You can still run this off like the 120. I've welded with it on the 120. It just, yeah, I can only do like 140 amps max. So I mean, it works welding my rod holders, but I usually max my, I go at like 190. So I have to use that 220 just to get a good penetration on the rod holders. But MIG welding, yeah, I would MIG weld everything like my rod holder to just splatter, and the cleanup for that is just, I just hate it. So that's why I like TIG welding better. I have my clamp here. I gotta find it. Where did it go? Just had it. Right in this mess. Yeah, just argon gas. Yeah, I love TIG welding. Most people that you see make rod holders are MIG welding, but TIG welding, if you do it right, it can be just as strong or not, or stronger than MIG welding for this kind of stuff. So. Okay. So this is a little, that plate I made up is a little warped. I wish I would have clamped that before I welded it, but it's okay. I'm just tacking. I'm adding it's just some mild steel rod to it. Okay, so you got pretty much the baseline down, and it is not perfect. I might have to. Thought it was straight, but it doesn't look straight. So pretty much going to sit like that. This is going to be higher. I'm going to get some different kind of mounting, a nut inside here. But how it's gonna work. Let me grab one of these newer pads. So how it's gonna work, I'm hoping, is you'll be able to take a little bolt, and then you'll be able to, when you're running your rod holder, even though it's clamped in here, I think it's gonna hold just fine. You can just throw. I'm gonna have a different screw. This is just one to. You can screw it down to this plate, so it's gonna, it won't be able to slide off. But I'm gonna be doing some testing without using that and just the mount itself, and see how well that holds. I don't think I'm gonna do that today for the testing. I said it on the live description. I was gonna test it, but I run these on my boat, and I don't have them, held in by anything besides these tubes. And we've got some giant flatheads, or at least for our state. I mean, we got some. My wife got like a 30, almost 40-pound flathead. My youngest son got a 30-pound. Then we got some 33s in there. So I'm not too worried. The only thing I'm worried about is, you know, how well this can stay in the ground and stay straight up. Because once this goes, you know, slanted, I mean, if it goes fully slanted, then, I mean, yeah, it could be an issue. So that's why I'm just going to have that for safety measures on there. That if you want to, you can, you know, fasten it in there. But we'll see how just without it works. So now I'm gonna kind of mount up this T-bar quickly, or try to here. And I'm only trying to make the extension, this piece, 24 inches. Shipping wise, I thought about breaking this down and making sections. What's up? What do you got?
Here, child.
Hold on, my.
Come here, boys.
What did they do?
No, they're gonna ask you a question. If they can go on video games. But they just wrapped on my.
Okay, then tell them they can.
You're gonna say no.
They can.
We gotta go soon. In his house.
Okay. My kids were helping my wife. She's making some Valentine bath bombs for giving to instead of candy out for, you know, the kids that go to school. Just a healthier alternative for a gift instead of that candy for kids. Yeah, I want to try to get on the aluminum here. I was going to pick up some rod the other day and I didn't, but I don't really have much to weld for aluminum right now. So, but like I was saying, I want this only to be 24 inches max. And I thought about making it like, if you watch one of my, I think it was my last video or 2 videos ago, I was explaining my other T-bar or extension I made. It has like the bottom piece is removable. So you can hammer that in. That's your like ground spike. But then I've been thinking about that because, you know, the whole purpose of the extension is so you're not having to bend over and pick up your rod, which ultimately kind of leads to when you have to get that spike in the ground, you're going to have to get to the ground, get low, and hammer that in to get this to work. So I'm going to try it with just 24 inches. So in the ground, it's going to be, I'm thinking I'm only going to go like 10 inches on here, but I'll be making, for the bottom piece, I'll have a bracket with also some of like my rod holder, 5/16 kind of spikes going off of it as well. So I think it's going to hold really well. Kind of having it spread out on the bottom with a little bit more ground surface. And that, if you do about 10 inches, that will leave you, well, let's see how high this sits up here. Let me just get a measurement to see where we're at. So 10 inches is right here. Let me switch hands here. 10 inches is about right there. So that gives you about 24 or 14 inches. This is where your butt end of your rod will be sitting. So you'll have 14 inches from the bottom of your rod butt to the ground. So if you can picture that, I guarantee you that's going to be enough, ground height to grab your rod. I think my one rod holder only goes 10 inches high, and the spikes are probably right to the ground level, and it's like perfect height for me just to not have to reach. But I'll get into that tomorrow or maybe tonight. I don't know. Doing some testing. I might just wait till tomorrow morning, go live tomorrow morning in my yard testing this out. So all my crazy neighbors can like kind of watch what, see what I'm doing. They think I'm crazy probably. All right, let me think here. Oh, we gotta get this guy on here. So what this is gonna do, for that bar, how you're gonna mount it is using these holes. These are 3/8 nuts or screws, and then you're just gonna take. I got some wing nuts, and then you just put those on there and tighten it, so they ain't gonna go nowhere. And the reason why I didn't want this warped here, and I might make this a little thinner, or this back piece a little thinner, just because it's gonna sit a little lower than I want, but that's all right. All right, just need to get a measurement. Get the middle of it. Six. I marked the one. Tack these on. Yeah, welding isn't the healthiest thing. Once you get into like galvanized and aluminum kind of welding or anything like that, it's not healthy for them fumes. Yeah. Yeah. We got an issue. First issue. Stuck in there. All right. I got to somehow grind this pad down a little bit. Because of that warping, it's causing it to contact to the back of this bar. Let me grab the grinder. We still make our own leads for fishing. I wanted to get into that, making some lead weights. But then I just kind of decided a lot of that, it gets expensive, all the stuff you need, all the molds and stuff. I do have, if you ever need weights, my buddy Brad Cadell, he from Tidal Weight Sinkers, he makes some great stuff, and it's cheap and affordable. You can find him on Facebook. This mount is not going to look the prettiest when it's done, but I can guarantee you, if it works, the next time I do this, it's going to be more of a, you know, what it's going to look like. So don't take this too serious on how it looks. This is just a prototype. So that's kind of how I work. I just kind of make it work, and then I make it look good after that. Get my safety glasses on. Safety first. I'm just gonna grind this top part out. Like I said, it kind of warped up when I had to weld that piece on there. I didn't clamp it. 5 ounce. Yeah. Tidal weight, I believe, makes up to like 16 ounce weight. It's crazy. All right, let's keep going on this. I don't have much time left because my wife wants to hit the store. See if that made any movement. There we go. I'm gonna probably trim just a little bit more off. Tack these up. So this T-bar is kind of going to be a longer process if I do get this extension working. This T-bar might be something that I'm going to be holding off on for a little bit because I want to make something that's going to work efficient and not kind of fall apart after a while of using it, or have run into issues after a while of using it. But I think it'll be pretty cool. Be able to run three rods on there. There's that. Like the rod. Oh my god, I can't even find it either. I will be right back. I gotta go get a bracket. I don't know if I have it here. I think it's in the house. So give me 1 minute. Okay, I don't know where the bracket went. Probably up here, I just can't see it. Let me, oh, here it is. Got it. Oh. Tag it. I'm gonna turn that down. I'm getting confused. All right. Back. Yeah, down. I'm gonna work on getting that T-bar done. Still got some time. I don't know if I will for sure, but you will be getting that T-bar. You know it. I don't know if I'll be having it done by CatCon. I want to get it looking nice. I ain't messing around. All right, back that up. Let's see, what do we got? Whoa. This is the part that I knew was going to have to run into some issues with this T-bar, but that's what's going to so, figure that out here. Trying. Thanks, Lloydies. So we got that angle on the bar. It's got to go. Should have. Looks like the nut that I put on there's that angle's kind of hitting it. See if I can throw it on this. Eat it. Give her a little angled. A couple tacks. Holding strong. Not even budging it. What can I do? Well, I'm just gonna kind of temporary fix this by grinding out this a little bit. Can't do it. So, Battery's bad. I wasn't gonna mess too much with this T-bar today, but now I'm kind of determined to at least get this to get in there. It's got a little angle. It's not angled right. Figure out how to sit down. I don't have these threads. I hit too much. Kind of. Oh, that's. Might have to do a smaller thread. I might have to continue on the T-bar another time. I don't want to go too much into it, but I'll kind of show you my idea with it. I might have to do like a 5/16 threaded bolt, but the light over here. So pretty much you're just gonna have this wing nut. You can lock them down then, so this ain't gonna go nowhere. The problem I have is this tube is like diameter is like just over 3/8, so having a 3/8 bolt in there, it's just pushing the limits of how it how much room you got in there. But that's that. We'll get on that. I'll look into that tonight when I get home. Try and figure out some ideas. Gotta find. I don't. The thing I don't personally have any of the newer style with the other hole for myself, so I don't really want to use them on the ones that I'm selling just to make them all marked up or scratched. So this is pretty much what it's going to be. I'll get the base welded on, and then maybe I'll go outside, just hammer one in quick, see how high we're sitting, and then I'm going to kind of cut it off from there. And gotta go do some shopping, and hopefully tomorrow I'll probably go back on live, or if I have some time tonight, do a live on just doing some tests. All right, so we're going to be going about, like I said, 10 inches. I'm going to use like another angle iron. Actually, yeah, 5.5 inches. Gotta get heavy. Let's see, thanks, ladies. Appreciate it. Millimeter wise, we don't do like the. I think that's it's like 3/8. Hold on a second. 3/8 is 0.375 inches. 5/16 is 0.312 inches. Whatever that is in millimeters. But yeah, this the tubing I use is meant for. I use it for that 5/16. It just kind of gives it a little play. But yeah, that 3/8, once you put those 3/8 bolts in there, it's kind of leaving you with like no room for like error. So I might switch out. I mean, I would assume like a 5/16 bolt would be plenty with having two of these to stand up to fish. So I might cut these off tonight, and then maybe weld up those, try the 5/16 ones just to give it some play, because I think 5/16 should be plenty. Awesome. Motor engineer work. Awesome, man. I'm no good with motors. Alright. Cut that off quick. We only use metric. Yep. Yeah, metric. We my Mazak, I run my lasers all metric. But usually my computer, I have my computer just do all the math for me. Unit. Yep. Coming. Yeah, it's always awesome to hold on to the tools. Fortunately, my battery died on my light. Finish this up quickly. This might be overkill, but I'm just kind of going off my idea and just seeing how well it works, and if I can. What if I should just hold off on that? Thing. All right. Well. Okay. Might be cutting some of it off. don't want these too long. Alright. Now, find out where my mallet is. Minute, guys. That's gonna be the problem. I can get this crappy one I can use. I can go out in the yard quick and just do a quick test here. Sorry. Just give me 1 minute. I gotta close my door so my dog doesn't run out. I'll be right back. Go check it out quick. I don't know how well it's gonna hammer in. I don't really know much. Like I said, this is just a rough draft. I can tell you it ain't gonna go nowhere. All right. Throw a rod in here. Cackle a snapper. Test her out. So let me get you guys closer here. Lower this down a little bit. Oh, hold on, sorry. All right, you guys see that? Oh, walk up your rod. No reaching. Good to go. Set the drags a little light. I mean, this is my drag's maxed out right now, so I just maxed it out. Good to go. Moved a little bit, not much. That's it. That's a Abu 6500 catfish special. I maxed that drag out, and it didn't go nowhere. We'll deal with that. So it looks like it works good. And that's without even putting anything in the top or keeping that rod holder in there. Good as gold. So this is kind of gonna be the template. This spike is only goes in the ground. This one I only put it at 9 inches. So That's only 9 inches in the ground. Put these extra little spikes on the outside here. And those are probably about, I don't know, 5 inches. This bolt is going to be different. I'm going to make it smaller, probably just half that size. And this mount, I'll probably be making up a piece at work to cut out. So it's one piece. But I think we're off to a good start. We're just going down 9 inches in the ground. Put max drag on the Abu Catfish Special 6500. And this thing didn't budge. But I think I'm going to head out here. I got to do some shopping today. Please give it a like, share, and we'll probably continue on tomorrow. Maybe try to get that T-bar mounted on there better. But that's start. And then probably, because you can see just from hammering it with that mallet, kind of dented it. I'll probably be making an extra piece that goes around here just for hammering, a little bit more durable. That's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Keep out hunking.